mic wasn't up there. Hello, everybody. We are back again to continue this. I'm going to try my darndest not to look at the walkthrough this time, because we played it all through without it till we had that problem with that note. So I'm going to try my best not to look at it, and we'll just kind of go as we go. I just hate missing stuff. That's my problem. But let's see what we can find out here. Which hopefully it did save right where I left off, because I saved right after the event happened. I'm just going to say it like that in case anyone's joining us tonight that didn't watch the last episode or have not seen this game. As it slowly loads and tortures us. Oh, okay. Yep, okay. So let me make sure. Why is it so dark in here all of a sudden? I might have to check my settings. Let me check my settings real quick, because it seems hella dark all of a sudden. Okay, maybe it's just me. We're going to turn it up a smidgen. There we go. Okay. Just a little bit, so I can kind of see what's going on. Okay. So we have found this body of one of the people that we were snooping on. So now, since we can't go downstairs, our only option, I guess, is to go this way, follow the blood trail, and pray that the murderer's not still here. Because this had to have happened quick. Because we came up in the elevator, we were in that one room for a short period of time, and then this happened. So this happened quickly and quietly.
These look like Marcella's pearls. What happened here? Should I hold on to this, maybe?
That might be a mistake, but let's hold on to it. We're definitely not cleaning this, that's for sure. What's that?
Poor Paul.
Lindsay's
death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace. Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel. Paul really got into his role. He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
That sounds like someone that got a little obsessed, maybe. Okay, I don't see anything on the camera. Okay. Ah, pack of cigarettes. A B. Okay.
A, B, and Beaumont.
Uh-oh. Okay. See, this is my only problem now. Like, where do we go from here? Because he's blocking the elevator. I can't remember what room they were in. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I literally can't go in the elevator. Can I... Do I need to go into a room and, like, call Beth, maybe? want to say this was their room. I don't know what else to do except call downstairs for help. Because to my knowledge, there are no stairs that I can go downstairs with. Oh, I was about to say, is the phone dead too? Oh no. That's a first. No one's answering. Well, crap.
No answer. Beth must be busy trying to restore the power in the lobby. I have to get the power back on.
Get the power back on? How do I do that? I didn't know the... Oh, that explains why it looks darker. Okay, so the power went out. Oh!
It's too big. I guess I'll need something. That worked, thank God.
Ta-da!
Now, to get the power back.
Okay. Let's see. Press A to remove blown fuses. Okay.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make
Let's
do.
see. If there's a power outage and I'm busy preventing another part of this hotel from collapsing, here's what to do. Check fuse box plan for required ampage of each socket. Remove all blown fuses from sockets. Blown fuses are usually black. Excuse me. Screw in new fuses and sockets. Make sure ampage is correct. Flick lever. Okay. So I'm assuming by saying black that like these ones with just the black center are blown, I guess. So how are you supposed to know what ampage it's supposed to have?
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Yeah, we definitely need new fuses. The question is, where would they be? Because there's got to be fuses somewhere on this floor, because we can't go anywhere else. So they've at least that narrows it down. We don't have to worry about multiple floors. Okay, I don't think there's any in here. So, we can't go through there. Let's see. Okay, so is there another?
Getting the fuse box open was half the battle. Now I need to take a look inside and fix what needs fixing.
So now the question becomes, where would he keep fuses? Because surely there aren't any fuses in the people's rooms. But I didn't see any other... Unless I'm meant to take fuses from something else, but I don't know... Now see, this is what I hate, because I feel like this is like obvious of where I should look, and I'm just not thinking of it.
Hello? Is anyone in?
Like, let me go back to a room that I... Nope, can't get in those. I'll go back and look again, but I don't recall seeing any fuses in there, because I had to check that before when I was looking for a screwdriver. I could be wrong, though, so let's look. But I don't recall there being any fuses in there.
I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Oh, but there is something right next to it. Hold on.
Yes, this is what I need.
Okay, so we've got 2. So if I was correct about taking out the blackened ones, then we need 1 more. Because of course they wouldn't all be sitting here. Which, since I have two, let me see if I can figure out how to put these in here. Because how am I supposed to know which ones... This is the only thing I'm confused about. If you're talking about right there, it won't let me select anything over there. Okay. Because how am I supposed to know what ampage goes here? Well, let me rephrase. How am I supposed to know what ampage the fuses are that I'm holding? Because I see different type numbers here, or type S, type A, that kind of stuff. But do they have to match on both sides? Because the ampage isn't the same. So I have a G and an A. And an S. Oh! Okay. It's letting me select now, so maybe I do have three. Okay. But how am I supposed to know which type is which ampage? That's what I'm hoping. And then S is the other one. Look at you.
Eugene do this again?
Okay, so we do need...
Fuse.
So we are missing one
probably need
fuse.
new fuses.
Okay, so I was right about missing one. Oh, wait. Is this one right here? Aha! Okay. Ta-da! Yeah, I didn't quite understand that, but... Okay. We have fixed the power. Let's go ahead and close that back up. Okay, so now I guess let's try to call the front desk. No? We still can't call?
Power's back. Now I should go.
Oh, so now I can go down to the lobby.
Call
Okay.
the police.
I wasn't sure with the body in the elevator that we were going to be able to go downstairs at all. Okay. Well, let's mosey downstairs. I just wasn't sure.
Anything I've forgotten?
I don't...
Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
I don't think so. I don't think we've forgotten anything. Because we searched him. We searched all the stuff down there where it happened. Okay, I think we're good. I think we looked at everything. So let's go downstairs. I think we looked at everything. Also, I found out, by the way, and I don't know if we'd play it that much, but I guess we could if people wanted to. There are apparently 28 different endings to this game. I just happened to see that in an article about it, so apparently there's a multitude of things you can do differently to get certain endings, but there's apparently 28 endings. So, if we really like this game, we can try for different ones. But yeah. Okay, I forgot where I am. Where am I? Okay. I feel like we need to go... Beth? Where's Beth? Beth?
Beth? Where is everyone?
Yeah, no shit. Excuse my language. Where is everybody? There's like nobody down here. Where did everybody go? That'd be horrible if they like evacuated the hotel and just forgot one of the maids. I would think Beth would not forget us, but okay, we can't go in there. Wait a minute, let me check the ballroom just to make sure. It's like, where did y'all go? Can I go in here at all? Okay. That's blocked off. So everybody's not in the bathroom. It's like, where is everyone?
Anybody down here?
Or do I need to go down to the basement maybe? Is everyone downstairs? That's locked.
Phone. I need a phone.
Yes. Is there a phone in the front? I don't want to go in the boss's office unless I absolutely have to, because I can just see him throwing a fit. Phone. Here we go. Phone. Where did everybody go? That would scare me even more. It's like, it's bad enough you found a dead body while working, but now you go downstairs and nobody's there.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, Hannah. Where are you right now?
The lobby. But the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've called for help, which is nice. Okay, so that still doesn't answer where the hell everyone is, though.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard would let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Oh, merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
But yeah, I'm very impressed that this game has that many endings, though. Because usually these choose your own adventure, they've got like maybe 3 or 4, but 28 is very, very up there.
Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
I mean, because what did we find up there? We found Marcella's pearls and Anne's cigarette case, so I feel like it's a distinct possibility.
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
That maybe
Wait,
they did it
so
together.
You touched the body? The dead body?
I didn't. I mean, yes, kind of.
Sophie? Rule number 1.
Well, I had to get in the elevator. There appeared to be stairs in this hotel. What was I supposed to do?
Why we get you in trouble?
Oh, it'll be alright.
So,
It's not like they did
what
DNA
did you
testing in
find?
the 50s.
Was brother that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Or am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway, but I can't really blame her if she did it.
Yeah. Not being able to be with the person you love must be so heartbreaking. Can understand wanting to find a way to escape.
You can?
I mean, I can't excuse murder, but I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you do. You know,
Beth, did you murder someone in your
that
previous life?
photographer I told you about, Ziva Rivers,
Oh, okay.
she was more than a gal pal. We were together for a while. and
No.
I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I'd
Okay,
ever
I'm glad I
been.
sympathize,
And if
because...
something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her.
Mm.
Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if
I'm sorry,
so
ma'am.
inspired by Anne and Marcella, or
Do
if
you
the
like
shock of being
us?
so close to an actual murder.
Have you been
but,
flirting this whole time?
I'd really like for
Ah,
us
ha,
to
ha.
just find
This explains why there were romantic options. Oh. I mean, I think they're kind of cute together. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's that's great.
Go for it.
The police is here.
Are here.
Just be mindful.
That was a grammar mistake.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not that person, but when it's an obvious one, I'm like, oh boy. Now the fun time begins. Maybe. But yeah,
Miss Roy?
if they do happen to find out we touched the
Miss
body,
Roy?
it's like, well, I had to move the
Miss
body.
Roy,
Oh,
No, she is
Sorry.
not.
I was distracted.
Oh, we're back in the police
I
station.
really
Okay.
need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
Sir.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're
Hmm.
trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors. So I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing?
I was gonna
I
say,
assume it
because
wasn't a child
he was
after all.
stuck in the doors? I can't remember what that icon means, but it would have been ringing because he was stuck in the doors, right? That would make it keep... I'm going to assume that's why.
Mr. Cruz's body was...
But also,
connected
this
with
might
those
bring up, then they're going to be like, but he
Really?
wasn't in the...
When we found the body, it wasn't
Yeah.
that close to the doors.
So I'm going to have to admit
the
that I
stairs are
touched
blocked
him.
because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank
Okay.
you for clearing that up. So,
Yeah, because I mean,
what did you do after that?
especially if no one was answering the phone downstairs.
That's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there?
No.
Did
Well,
you have the key?
well, yes. Okay, here's the thing here. Like, this was an emergency situation. Is he gonna judge me for picking the lock on the fuse box? I don't want to lie, because I don't want to get caught in a lie. So,
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does.
and Eugene
But I
got
thought an
fired.
ice pick might do the trick.
So who knows where the key
I went
was?
to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
Let me
What
guess.
did you see
There were
when you went to
footprints.
the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
The only
Did
bad thing
you
about
touch
touching the ice pick is that, I'm assuming the stuff I inspected counts as touching. So I'm gonna say yes.
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did.
Sorry.
Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond.
I mean, at least I'm not lying to you. I'm like, hey,
Anyway,
I touched
what
the
did you
stuff.
do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator?
No,
Exact words.
I wasn't paying attention. I was
No,
gonna say
I'm
didn't know I
afraid
was
I
gonna
don't.
be quizzed on that.
You said there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
Yes.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I mean, either of these could be true, because yes, I've been snooping, but is that relevant to this? But also, like, I would assume that too if I found a dead body hanging halfway out of an elevator with, like, a drag trail. He obviously didn't, like, do it to himself and then drag himself to the elevator, most likely. Yeah, that too. So, I'm torn here because it's like, do I admit to snooping or do I just say it was an assumption? Because either could be true. Because if it was me without the snooping, I would also assume that the person had been murdered. I might have phrased it differently and said something like it looks like they've been murdered, perhaps, but I'm going to go with it was just an assumption.
I just assumed.
I mean,
Well, with
yeah,
all
a normal person would assume. That's not weird.
I'm afraid I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption, isn't it?
And
I'm
even...
not sure I understand what you
Hold
I
on.
know you like going through your guests' personal
I'll stop
belongings.
talking for a second.
We found pictures of you snooping around.
Huh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guests' privacy,
God damn
I
it.
suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
What do I know about her? Now, see, here's my problem with this. Because, like, we're pretty sure it's an affair, but do we know for sure it's an affair enough to say something? But yeah, that last question bothers me because either of those could have been true. Because even if I was a snooper and I had been snooping about the affair stuff, you know, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and tell it because I don't want to lose credibility here any
She's
more than
having
I
an
already
affair.
have.
But it's not what you think. She's been in love with another woman since college. They've been apart for more than 10 years, and now they're...
Yes, I know all about Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont's sexual deviance. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
No.
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No.
I don't do that. That's not the kind of
And
snooping I
did you hear
do.
them discuss their deviant ways in front
No.
of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
Excuse me
No,
while I
didn't
roll my eyes.
hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did
No.
they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you
No.
hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
Sir, you need to, like, calm down. Siri, no one asked you anything. I don't know what to do here because I'm annoyed. Yeah, like, dude, it sounds like you're trying to set up the, not delusion. Sounds like you're trying to set up what you think happened and you want me to corroborate what you're thinking. And it's just like, I have no knowledge of any of that. Like, do I take a stand or deny? Because taking a stand could backfire, but could also get him to back off. But denying could also... I'm going to take a stand, because I'm kind of annoyed at this man.
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
Because it has
I've
to be
seen it
that.
before from lesbians.
Oh my
This
god.
has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Oh, and you think you do? Then please.
Bro,
enlighten
I'm here
me.
to tell you
She's
what I
brave enough
saw.
to be with the one she loves.
we ain't
That
here to
doesn't make her a
discuss
criminal. That doesn't mean she killed her
our
husband.
stances on
I'm
who can
starting
love
to worry
who.
You may be one of them, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And
these
I worry
deviants.
about your ability to do your job, Detective, since you seem to be such a...
Enough! One more word. Just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell.
Okay, then we're done talking. No more questions for
Now
you.
get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
I've had enough of you. Screw you, sir. Yeah, that sounds like he had a narrative in his head, because we know that probably happened a lot in the 50s. It probably still happens today. That sounds like he had a narrative in his head of what he thinks happened, and he wants me to corroborate it, to use as a witness or something. And it's like, absolutely not, bro. Even without Beth and everything with going on with that, absolutely not. You can get bent with that.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign.
Oh no, did I
Guess
get
we'll know soon enough.
fired?
Let's go see what Bernard wants. The atmosphere is so different in here. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Oh, well, got another.
Though, Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing?
Oh, I can't clean it. I guess I just gotta. Oh my god. Do I have to find a rag to clean this so that I can go past the thing?
I'll need a mop to clean the puddle.
I'm sorry.
Like all the leaks.
A mop.
I'm sure there's one nearby.
Oh, look, a mop. Okay.
I have to clean the puddle by Bernard's office.
Let's go clean while we're not getting paid for it. But yeah, that cop was being a real douche. But yeah, I feel like that's what was happening. Like, he had a thought in his head of how it happened, and he wanted me to confirm it. And it's just like, dude, which, you know, like I said, the stuff with Beth aside, whether I'm a lesbian or not, this character's a lesbian or not, like, I can still disagree with you prosecuting people because they love someone of the same
Oh,
gender.
Go to hell.
Uh-oh.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am.
Oh, no.
Come join me when he's done with you, alright? I'll be...
Now, why did she get fired? She didn't do nothing wrong.
yeah.
God.
Okay.
Although this seems like a crap hotel anyway, but still. What did she get fired for? For what?
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in.
Oh,
I
Lord.
suppose you know why you're here?
Not really. I'm going to assume it's about the murder?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that.
Okay.
We've been getting a lot of press lately. And not...
Well, I
the
mean,
good
that'll
kind.
happen
I
when
wouldn't
someone
expect you to
dies
understand
there.
the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough.
Oh, Lord.
For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change.
My God.
This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes? You've been quite
Oh, my...
the disappointment.
Whatever.
Unclean rooms, several complaints from guests. I may have been too busy to notice it before, but now that it's staring me right in the face...
I feel like this is an excuse for him to
continue to
fire, like, oh, this murder
You're fired.
happened. This is an excuse to frickin' wipe out... I want to be like, you can't fire me because I quit. I feel like this murder is an excuse, because he seems like... Because he already fired 2 people the day of the murder for its seemingly no reason. So I feel like he's just looking for an excuse to, like, wipe his entire staff, and now this murder happened, and he's like, I'm just gonna fire everyone and start over. I don't know which I should say. Because I feel like he's not gonna be the type to, like, be like, if I say, please, I need this job, that he's gonna be like, oh, okay, never mind. I really want to be like, you can't fire me because I quit. Do I be sassy, or do I beg for my job? I'm gonna do
fire
it.
me. Because
Because I don't
Because I
believe for a
quit.
second that there were a bunch of complaints about her.
I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month.
Bye, ho.
That'll be all.
Yeah. I feel like he's just using this as an excuse to fire all the employees he doesn't like. I hope you fall in a puddle.
hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah.
And now we're both out of a job.
So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I appreciate the solidarity, but
Well, he was going to
you
fire
really
me
didn't
anyway,
have to do
girl.
that.
So I
I
just
think
took a
it's for the
stand
best.
anyway. It's not like I was going to get to keep
Did
my job.
Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel. So, I may have lost my cool a little.
A little.
Right.
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me at the door.
So, what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Rinda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course.
Yeah.
I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind
Mhm.
of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele.
Which is
that's
funny because this hotel doesn't
impossible.
seem that fancy.
But
Like, I know I
maybe
don't...
if I were behind the counter of, say,
I know I don't know much
instead
about
of
what
the
hotels
reception
looked like in the 50s, so I could be wrong. Maybe this is swaggity,
Is
but
that silly?
No, it's not.
doesn't seem that
In
much.
fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Yeah. They're
Thank
cute.
you.
I like.
I'm really glad.
Y'all can go off together and open a bar and have a good old time. Oh. I can't remember what that little symbol means on the thing. Hold on a second. I'm going to look up these symbols real quick because I forgot what they mean. Give me 1 second. One second, y'all. What would you call that? Dialogue symbols, I guess? I just want to see if there's like a key somewhere for those. Because I can't remember what the symbols meant. Not those. Oh, dang it. I can't remember what that little symbol means on that choice. I'm so... Oh, man. Do I do this or do I do this? I'm not even thinking about the third one because I don't care. I feel like we shouldn't kiss in the hotel. Just in case someone stumbles
I've
upon
been
us, I'm
thinking
going to go
about
with
Anne and
this.
Marcella a lot.
Because I can just be
Should I
like,
be
oh my
jealous?
god.
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day.
Not that
How
I'm
they had to
opposed to
live
them
someone
kissing,
else's
but
life for
I feel like
10
we shouldn't
years
kiss in this
before they
homophobic
finally
building
be with each other.
full of
I
assholes.
don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere. And it will get here, eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's
Woohoo!
true.
It will be.
But yeah, I wanted to pick the kissing option, but I feel like we shouldn't be kissing in this homophobic building. I can just see that. I don't know what would happen, but it'd be someone coming around. Oh my god. I don't want none of that mess. Okay. Well, now what? So we're both out of a job. Oh, so the guy got charged too. Lindsay Franklin? Should I know that name? Oh. Oh, there's the ladies. I assume that's the one lady's little boy. Hmm. Oh no, is that us with all our bills and stuff? Aw, they in a bar together? Yeah. There you go. Huh. I did not expect us to finish the game tonight, guys. I thought there was going to be a lot more stuff. Well, hot dang. Well, shoot. I wasn't expecting us to finish already. I thought we were going to be playing for a little bit longer. Well, I feel like I need to look up all the endings there. Because I accidentally, when I was trying to look up the dialogue symbols there, I saw, right? I saw, like, with the romantic option, too, there's another way that branches off, and then, among other things, man, I just can't believe, this is a shorter game than I thought. And I can't believe for how short it is that there's that many possibilities. It intrigues me that this game is that short, and there's that many endings. Which, let me look that up real quick. Possible endings. Oh, okay. So we're capable of a lot more stuff than I thought here from looking at this thing I just found. Okay. Hmm. Ah, okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so there's a lot of... Interesting. So there's a lot of different stuff that you can actually do. I was just skimming through a thing that had some of the ending stuff on it. Interesting. So we had control of a lot more stuff than I thought we did. I'm not hurt about that ending. Like, yes, it sucks that we lost our jobs, but it looks like they opened their bar at the end, so that's nice and happy. Man, this is an interesting game. I just wish it was a little longer. But with that many endings, there's a lot of replayability. So, oops, give me just a second. So that is an option, I suppose, if we wanted to do that. Man. Because I'm very torn, because that sucks. That people went, but at the same time, it seems like they were. I mean, it seems like at least the ladies were guilty. Um, although Paul's camera was there, so maybe he was guilty too. But his camera was the only thing there of his. And like Marcella's pearls were ripped off. Like it seems more likely that the women did it, and maybe Paul got caught up in the crossfire. But it's hard to say. Mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna go ahead and quit here since we finished. Well, hot dang. I thought we would, let me look at our things here. If I could find my mouse. There it is. You completed the game. You chose to stand up to Bernard and quit, but now you have no money and a lot of regrets. Do we have that many regrets, though? I mean... I feel like it's not that bad, because... we ended... Because it does seem like at the end there, they end up owning their bar together, so I feel like it's not that bad. But... Yeah, because I know we could prevent people from being fired, apparently. Among other things. So... What do we got here that we didn't get? Oh, we didn't do that one. You managed to talk your way out of Bernard's questions. You choose Adam, or I'm sorry, Andrew. Yeah, because the romantic options are apparently are Beth or Andrew, so I guess we didn't flirt with Andrew enough to dictate him being a romantic option. Okay. So I was right about that. Erasing the lipstick message would have stopped people from being fired. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we've got 16 of 33 achievements. Yeah, I'm very intrigued by this. I wish it was a slightly longer game, but we have many endings that we could go through. Like, we could specifically, if we wanted, we could specifically, like, pick an ending, you know, and try to achieve that to get all the endings if we wanted to. So, that might be kind of neat. Although, maybe not back to back, because then we might get sick of the game. But dang, shoot, I did not expect to finish so quick, guys. This is turned into a slightly shorter stream than usual, which is kind of unfortunate because I didn't have which is not too bad because I usually stream an hour-ish or so, so we're not that far underneath that. But yeah, this is an interesting this is an interesting little game. Like I'm very intrigued by it. I think it was definitely worth buying and worth doing. So we might have to revisit this one and see if we can get the other endings. I've been slowly looking at other games too that I'm looking to add to my library. I'm very torn because I've added a couple horror games, and I know I said I will not play horror games on this channel, at least horror games where I'm by myself, because I am very easily startled and I don't want to embarrass myself on stream. Um, but I'm flip flopping on that because maybe I'd be willing to do it occasionally. Um, but I'm just not 100% sure. So we shall see if I get a little braver, because maybe if I have my mods and some of y'all hanging out with me for moral support, maybe I can manage. But also wearing headphones, like immersion, scares me a lot more too. Because like if I can't hear the sound or it's not directly in my ears, it's not as bad for me. So that's the other problem with the horror games playing on stream, is that I actually have because when I play horror games on console, I do not wear headphones anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. Just because of that very reason. So, you know, that is that is how it goes. But but yeah, you guys will have to tell me if you want to do that. If you want to sorry, my brain is getting distracted. Um but we can definitely do that if need be. Um or if need be. We can do it if you guys would like, because I do really like the game and it's a cute little game. So I like the idea of it. But anyway, since I didn't have anything else planned and I didn't expect that game to end uh, so abruptly there, I'm going to let you guys go a little early this evening, and we'll have to figure out either we'll go back to an old game next time, or maybe there'll be another new game we can start. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for the evening and pop you over to someone I follow who's playing right now. And I hope you guys have a good evening, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye!